Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, right around 2 o'clock in Honolulu, 8 o'clock in New York on Friday. Happy Aloha Friday, as we say on the islands. It is October the 15th, 2021, and this is the daily report for gold and silver, our weekend review, and what a strong sell-off to end the week on. It's a multitude of factors that cause that. There are existing events such as tapering by the Fed, rising yields in interest rates, and new things being added, such as the possibility of Bitcoin futures having an electronically traded fund. All of these things collectively is putting enormous pressure on gold. We'll cover that in detail during the show. It was a combination of events, possible Fed action, and strong U.S. retail sales for the month of September that took gold dramatically lower, with gold sustaining a drawdown today of almost $30, 1.66%, with the December futures contract currently fixed at $1,768.10. Also pressuring gold today was an excellent performance by all three major indexes. The Dow led the way, gaining 1.09% at 35,294.76. Add to that was Bitcoin futures that had a stellar performance today, near its all-time highs, currently fixed at 63,180 after advancing by 8.57%. Without any question, it was the multiple events that we cited during the price board that took gold lower. It has been in a sustained downtrend, but there's also the technical component. The fact of the matter is we had a pretty nice jump in the market yesterday, trading up to an intraday high of $1,800 per ounce. But as we spoke about, when we take a look at the triple top that occurred between 2012 and 13, that occurs right at 1,800. And that provides historical data that truly represents why this is a key and critical point of resistance. In the case of this week's price action, a combination of all of the events we've spoken about, along with strong resistance based on technical studies, has resulted in a perfect storm taking gold prices lower. The question is, where could they go from here if they continue to decline? To answer that question on a technical basis, I draw your attention to the chart that we have created. It is a weekly candlestick chart with a Fibonacci retracement set, along with trend lines indicating a compression triangle. First, in regards to the data set that we used, we are beginning at the onset of the pandemic, March of 2020, up till the record high that occurred in August. When we do that, we find the 50% retracement is right about where current pricing is. It comes in at $1,567. Gold closed at $1,767.70, and the close today was $1,768.10. So right above the 50% retracement level. We also have to talk about the fact that we have seen recently a series of lower highs as well as lower lows. That is a compression triangle. It can break either way. However, with this pattern type, that once we get to the apex of the triangle, it will break hard to the prevailing trend direction. That is definitely down. Where would it go from there? The double bottom that occurred in March, followed by the last, or a triple bottom collectively, that came in at around 1680. That is about $10 below the 61.8% retracement. I would forecast prices going to approximately $1,692.20. But one force that has been absolutely on fire is the recent action in Bitcoin futures. We are looking at a weekly chart. You can see that this week we ended up closing at 63,180. While it is very close to the record intraday high, On a weekly basis, it is the highest Bitcoin has ever closed. So we are in significant territory. The other thing is that it is highly probable that even beginning next week, the Securities and Exchange Commission will announce that they're allowing to have a electronically traded fund, an ETF, for Bitcoin futures. At the Gold Forecast, we are one of the few advisory firms that focuses not on cash Bitcoin, but we have, since the onset of Bitcoin futures being traded, focused on that. I have just provided a link at the bottom of the screen. Viewers, subscribers are all able to view this, whether you are a premium subscriber or not. And I highly recommend that you look through the different postings that are there and get an idea of what we have been talking about, what we have been projecting, and the actual outcome in terms of the price of Bitcoin itself. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.